From How to Read Literature Like a Professor by Thomas Foster. It's more than just rain or snow. It was a dark and stormy night. What? You've heard that one? Right, Snoopy. And Charles Schulz had Snoopy write it because it was cliche, and had been a cliche for a very long time, way back when our favorite beagle decided to become a writer. This one we know. Edward Bulwer Lytton, celebrated Victorian popular novelist, actually did write It Was a Dark and Stormy Night. In fact, he began a novel with it, and not a very good novel either. And now you know everything you need to know about dark and stormy nights, except for one thing. Why? You wondered that too, didn't you? Why would a writer want the wind howling and the rain bucketing down, want the manor house or the cottage or the weary traveler lashed and battered? You may say that every story needs a setting, and that weather is part of setting. That is true, by the way, but it isn't the whole deal. There's much more to it. Here's what I think. Weather is never just weather. It's never just rain. And that goes for snow, sun, warmth, cold, and probably sleet, although the incidences of sleet in my reading is too rare to generalize. So what's special about rain? Ever since we crawled up on land, the water, it seems to us, has been trying to reclaim us. Periodically, floods come and try to drag us back into the water, pulling down our improvements while they're at it. You know the story of Noah, lots of rain, major flood, arcs, cubits, dove, olive branch, rainbow. I think that biblical tale must have been the most comforting of all to ancient humans. The rainbow, by which God told Noah that no matter how angry he got, he would never try to wipe us out completely, must have come as a great relief. In the Judeo-Christian Islamic world, they have a fair chunk of mythology invested in rain and its most major byproduct. Clearly, rain features in other mythologies as well, but for now, let this one be our cornerstone. Drowning is one of our deepest fears, being land creatures after all, and the drowning of everything and everybody just magnifies that fear. Rain prompts ancestral memories of the most profound sort, so water in great volume speaks to us at a very basic level of our being, and at times Noah is what it signifies. Certainly when D.H. Lawrence has the flood go crashing through the family homestead in The Virginian and the Gypsy, he's thinking of Noah's flood, the big eraser that destroys but also allows a brand new start. Rain, though, can do a lot more. That dark and stormy evening, and I suspect that before general illumination by streetlight and neon, all stormy evenings were pretty darn dark, has worlds of atmosphere and mood. Thomas Hardy, a considerably better Victorian writer than Edward B. L., has a delightful story called The Three Strangers, in which a condemned man escaped a hangman, and the escapee's brother all converge on a shepherd's house during a christening party. The hangman doesn't recognize the quarry, nor do the members of the party, but the brother does and runs away, leading to a manhunt and general hilarity, all of which is taking place on a, dark and stormy night. Hardy doesn't call it that, but he has great fun describing it in his ironic and detached tone, and the rain lashing down on hapless wayfarers, forcing them to seek shelter whether they can, hence the appearance of our three gentlemen callers. Now, the Bible isn't very, very far from Hardy's thoughts, and I dare say he has no idea of Noah when he's writing this one about the storm. So why does he bring rain into it? First of all, it's a plot device. The rain forces these men together in very uncomfortable, for the condemned man and the brother, circumstances. I occasionally disparage plot, but we should never discount its importance in authorial decision-making. Second, atmospherics. Rain can be more mysterious, murkier, more isolating than most other weather conditions. Fog is good, too, of course. Then there is the misery factor.